Welcome to Subramani. I love talking about wealth, and wealth is defined as an abundance of valuable material or possession, right? It just talks about abundance, valuable material or things which you own. Fortunately or fortunately, when I use the word wealthy, the picture that comes to your mind must be that of a person with a lot of money, right? And it is a fact also, because Forbes or everybody tracks the wealth, right, and income. So you'll have the top 500 earners, you have the top 100 earners, you have the top 500 in wealth, right? All that is tracked and tracked regularly, and it is easy to measure. What is your salary? 10 lakhs, 10 crores, 15 crores, whatever, right? So it can be measured. How much is your wealth? How many houses do you have? How many shares do you have, right? All those things can be. So 50 crores, 100 crores, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, anything can be your net worth. It can be measured. So most of us, when we think of wealth, we think of a person with a lot of luxurious things available with him, with a lot of money, and therefore by definition very happy, right? That's what we think, because after a particular as income increases and as wealth increases, a person gets happier. That's in our mind, right? Of course, at some stage your happiness keeps going up like this, and at some stage it plateaus. So in the US, I think it's about $100,000 at which happiness peaks, and after that increase in income does not increase to more happiness. So it goes up like this and then stays flat, right? After that, there is no great satisfaction of the extra rupee that is coming. In fact, you may substitute leisure for, instead of earning that money, saying I have enough, right? At some stage that could happen. Similarly, in the Indian context, I think 15-20 lakhs of income should be peaking for most middle class people, saying beyond this, money is not going to give some great sense of satisfaction. So money is just one indicator of wealth. There are very many indicators of wealth, right? So not everybody is going to be judged by the same thing. I'm sure there are people much richer than Narendra Modi who may consider Narendra Modi far more successful. So the second way you are wealthy is by the amount of success that you have in your profession or in your business or wherever. Right, take somebody like Mr. Deepak Parekh. Surely there are people far richer than him, younger and far richer than him, in the sense they far more cash. But whenever there is a problem, the government turns to him, whether it was UTI or whether any of those gas pricing or anything, people turn to him and say, can you solve this for me? So that is reputational richness or reputational wealth, right? So somebody has fantastic reputational wealth, and that's also wealthy, because the person who has a lot of money is willing to pay money to get that reputational wealth, but it's not easy to get reputational wealth. Third is health of the wealth of being healthy, right? That's also very important, because you are saying, look, I am in a position to enjoy everything that I have. Would you consider a man wealthy if he has a lot of money, but he just cannot enjoy his wealth, right? Or she cannot enjoy her wealth? So not healthy, bedridden, cannot walk, cannot enjoy any of those benefits that they have, can't see properly, so can't hear properly, so unable to enjoy the small thrills of even watching television or things like that, can't walk, can't go out, very scared to go out, so does not have the guts to go out alone because of health reasons or whatever. That's not what you would consider wealthy, right? So you have to have health also. So you can be healthy rich or healthy wealthy rather than only be cash wealthy. What about those people who have fantastic relationships? Wherever they go, they are popular, they are wanted, everybody wants a selfie with them, everybody wants to be visible with them, right? That's another form of wealth. So being popular could be another form of wealth. Not all film stars are as rich as some of the businessmen, but they are far more popular. People want to be seen with them, people want to take an autograph of theirs, people want to take selfies, they want to form a relationship, all those things. So there can be popularity wealth. You can be wealthy by the amount of fantastic friends that you have, right? So you're very popular in your friend circle, in your family circle. People say, oh, he's the life of a party. That can be another form of wealth. So not all wealth is in the form of money. Then there can be educational wealth. People turn to you for any doubt, right? So you're extremely well read. So knowledge wealth. Now knowledge wealth is not something which can be measured very easily. How do you compare a lawyer and a doctor? Both are excellent in their field, but these are the people to whom you turn to, like, is a cardiologist, he's a constitutional lawyer, whatever. So they are again very, very wealthy in the terms of knowledge that they have. All these people have money, make no mistake, but they are not being judged by the amount of money that they have. For example, if you have a legal problem, you may turn to Salvi and you will not turn to Mr. Mukesh Ambani. So Mr. Mukesh Ambani definitely has more wealth than Mr. Harish Salvi, but when you have a legal doubt, you go to Mr. Harish Salvi. Similarly, there could be a neurosurgeon, there could be a heart surgeon who would be very reputed. So reputational wealth. So knowledge wealth, reputational wealth, social popularity wealth, all these things are also forms of wealth, because you have an abundance of something which you can share, right? And unlike financial wealth, educational wealth and reputational wealth increases the more you spend it, right? The more knowledge that you are willing to give away, it looks like your knowledge is also increasing. It does not happen so much with wealth, because wealth you can give away, and I'm not even getting into the universal law that when you give you will get. I'm not getting into that, but you can give away. It is some kind of a depleting asset. Knowledge is not a depleting asset, right? So you have so there are various types of wealth that you have to remember. It is not just money. It can be knowledge, it can be spiritual. People turn to you for any spiritual questions, so that is there. You could be a doctor, you could be a judge, you could be a lawyer, any of those things. So again, there is reputation. You could be a very social person, so there you could have a very good social circle which you have created, which is friends, cousins, classmates, clients, your vendors, all of them put together. You have a fantastic social life. That could be a form of wealth, right? So don't get carried away by thinking that wealth means money. Wealth of course means money, because that is the easiest to measure, but there are other measures of wealth also. You need to remember that. You can also be wealthy by the amount of experiences that you have. A few years ago, a friend of mine climbed the Mount Everest. Yes, climbed the Mount Everest, and he was making a presentation to us as to how much he spent in terms of time and money and all that in preparing for the whole thing. That whole experience of climbing the Everest, or the whole experience of sitting in a jeep and having a good view of a tiger making a kill and eating, or experiences of river rafting, mountain climbing, visiting all the beaches of the country or of the world, whatever. All those things are experiences. You can be wealthy by experiences, or you can be extremely wealthy like me on time. I have a lot of time for myself. So I think the real question of wealth is you have to decide what should be the indicator on which you want to be judged. Should it be money? Should it be knowledge? Should it be reputation? Should it be social skills? Should it be friendship? Should it be being sought after for as a speaker or as a singer, right? All this is form of wealth. Or experiences. If people want to sit and talk to you about your experiences of climbing mountains, of going to beaches, of river rafting, whatever you have done, of tiger sighting, of elephant sighting, right? All those things, if that is your richness of experience, or like I said, a lot of time on your hands and you can do whatever you want, that you are rich by the amount of time that you have. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, whom many people call Bapu or father of the nation, said one amazing thing. He said, I am rich by the things that I do not need, right? Think about this. I am rich by the things that I do not need. So for example, if you have one of the best chicken in the world and you show it to me, I am just not tempted by it. It just does not move a needle for me, because I am a vegetarian. or you show me a bottle. In fact, I remember a friend showing me a bottle of wine, I think wine or whiskey, which was about 6-7 lakhs of rupees, and he said this is 6 lakhs of rupees or 7 lakhs of rupees, and I said, be very careful, I'll be very, very sad if it breaks and you lose all of it, right? So to me, I'm rich by the things that I do not need. So that is what Gandhi said. I do not need certain things, and when I see those things, I'm say, look, I'm rich by the things that I do not need, whether it is non-veg, or whether it is alcohol, whether it is cigarettes, or whatever things. When I do not need a thing and it costs 50 lakhs, 1 crore or something, I look at it and say, wow, I don't need that. So I'm rich by the things that I do not need. This is Gandhi's words. These are Gandhi's words, and I don't think anybody in the world has articulated so well about how wealthy I am, in the sense that of not needing those things, and therefore I am wealthy. I think all these things make a person wealthy. So money is the first thing which conjures up in our mind, and we think of it as wow, this is how much. So the more money that I have, I'll be wealthier and I'll be happier. May not be true, because satisfaction can come from a combination of all this, can come with a combination of age. What is the point in having $20 billion or $10 billion or whatever at the age of 92? You may want it at the age of 22, right? Bigger amount at the younger age may be more useful for you, right? So youth could be on your wealth list. So any of these things, all these things, combination is what makes a person wealthy. To think a person is wealthy just because he has excess of one thing and lacks in other things is not a very great sign, right? So wealthy means you have to have a combination of, yes, of course you need money, you need time, you need reputation, you need knowledge. You decide what is the wealth that you are seeking. Go and seek that. Thank you.